Hi, Cricket. This is Imran from Los Angeles, California. Today I'm going to talk about the first game, which is attracts to me very well. That game is Afghanistan versus India. I think in this game, there are lots of lessons for Afghanistan, because India is one of the premier test side in the world. There's no doubt about that. You talk about skill wise, you talk about talent wise, you're talking about any way you can talk about this game. This team is absolutely top class. There's no question about this, my cricket lovers. India's got all the top batsmen in the world. You can start from anywhere. First five, the best batsmen in the world. And then they have a good bowling side too. Good bowling side. They bowl with the line, especially especially in this. I mean, I don't know if Afghanistan team lost anything. I don't think so. But other than they lost the test match. Besides that, I think it was good for Afghanistan to play this test matches. I'm gonna run down the scorecard, which is right here in front of me. And India made 474 runs. 474 runs. These are lots of runs. I'm telling you again, my cricket lovers, these are lots of runs. It doesn't matter any team they were playing against. If you're talking about Australia, you're talking about England, you're talking about any team in the world, these are lots of runs. Why? Because the Indian batting line is very strong, very strong right here. Even in this side, they made lots of runs. Still, you are missing one of the top-notch batsmen in the world, Mr. Virat Kohli. That's my favorite right here. Skill-wise, talent-wise, timing-wise, stroke-making-wise, and the skill-wise. It's very important. We need to understand that. I have seen lots of great batsmen in the world. I'm almost, I mentioned already, I'm almost 50 years old. I'm at 50 already. 50 and I think 15 days. And I started playing cricket when I was 13 years old. 13 years old, I started playing cricket. Since that time, I've been watching the players. And especially from all over the world. You start from the West Indies, go to Australia, New Zealand, and all this. But this side right here, the Indians batting side, is, I can understand that 1 and 2 will fail, but the rest of these guys are good player, top class player, and that's why they ended up making 474 runs. 474 runs, a lot of runs. And I will touch base on the bowling of Afghanistan, because it's very important to understand the game, my cricket lovers, that a test bowler is a different bowler. I can understand that this Rashid, this young man, Mujib, and then another kid, they got the million and all this, they bowl well in 2020 in one days. But test match is different bowling. Test match bowling is a different class bowling. You need to be a top class bowler for the test match. You're not gonna stop the batsman making run of you if you're not a top class bowler. It's a very important. If you're not a top class bowler, you cannot stop them making runs. And that's what exactly happened. In a test match bowler, what does it mean? I'm saying test match bowler. Test match bowler is the bowler who will bowl wicket to wicket, stumps to stumps. He will not bowl here and there. That bowler will, test class bowler will bowl wicket to wicket. And it's gonna, if you see my other program, like a few months back, something I spoke about Afghanistan, that it will take them 10 years to develop or make test side. For that one, they have to play lots of cricket. They have to play lots of cricket for the different countries. They have to, the Afghan government, they have to send this player to play in the different countries, different leagues and all that. That's what important. That's what Afghanistan they have to do to make a test site. Otherwise, test site, you can't make test site just for nothing. No, it's not gonna be like this. No, it's gonna be easy. They have to work hard if they want to survive as a test nation. Yes, I understand that they're good bowler, but they have a good bowler for the 2020 and for one day. I can understand that. That's important to you. We gotta understand that as a cricket lovers or cricket player. And that's what you're talking about. The Indian team. Indian team is too good. I'm not gonna say anything about the Indian team. You know, look at this. You can understand that right here. Mr. Vijay, 108. Mr. Dhawan, 107. Then you talking about Rahul, 54. Then you talking about Pujara, 35. Then you on, and then you have right there the kiddo. To my mind, I think this kid, when he played the inning against Pakistan in England in that champion trophy, to my mind, if you go back my programs, I told you that this kid is this kid is special gift from the Lord towards Indian team. He's a very good batsman, especially hitting a leg spinner is not a joke. Hitting leg spinner is not a joke, and he is one of the, I think, upcoming top class all-rounder from India. He's not that quick, but he's quick enough to beat the batsman from the good line, and he moves a little bit around. But batsman, he's a good batter. I think India, I would congrats to India that they will get a very good all-rounder in form of Mr. Pandey. Hardik Pandey, something like that. He's a very good player. I personally like him. Why do I like him? Because I was all-rounder myself too. I was quick bowler and batsman. I batted all over. I batted against Franklin Rose when he was a West Indian top fast bowler in right here on top green wicket, and he was bowling a new ball. I was a one-down batsman. I went and batted against him, and I hit him. Bum bum bum. That's why we had argument on all this. You know how the rest of the West Indian players are. You know, when you hit them, they start arguing with me all this, and that's what he had done. You know, so this is all part of game. 474 they made Indian team, and then look at this. I mean, I'm not. Yassine Ahmedzi, 19 over 55 and 100 run. The other was Wafadar, he gave 100 runs. Then you talked about Nabi, he gave 65 runs. Then you talked about Rashid Khan. Look at this guy, Rashid Khan. I think he's a very good bowler in 2020 or even can test match. You know, it's in a test. It's not a test. In one day, there are more chances he will get a wicket, but not in test match. Test match because he bowls until he controls his line. Like I said before, wicket to wicket he bowls. He has a chance. Otherwise, it's tough call. Mujibur Rahman, you know, he bowled 15 over 75 runs. That's where all the runs were. And then we came into bat. Shadab, he hits all over. He's a 2020 player, you know, 2020, or you can say one day too. Test match is a different player. Test match is different mental, different skill, different talent. Test matches, they good batsman. Test match batsman is a good batsman. He'll wait for the bad ball. Here, in one day, 2020, he goes bam, 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 bam. That's a different thing. But no, in test match, you can't do that. That's what, look at this. He made what? 14. Then Javed Ahmadi made 1. Then Rahmat Shah, 14. That's what it is. And then Shahidi, Hashmatullah, Shahidi, 11 runs.